My mother demanded I quit my $92K job to care for my brother. I moved 100 miles away. I was 29 when my mother decided my career had become inconvenient. My younger brother Caleb had wrecked his motorcycle outside Dayton and shattered his left ankle. He was lucky. The surgeon said he would walk normally again, but he needed several months of physical therapy and help around his apartment while he recovered. Before Caleb was even discharged, Mom called me at work. "You'll need to give notice by Friday," she said. "Caleb can't be alone." I thought she meant notice that I would take a few vacation days. Then she emailed me a resignation letter she had written in my name. At the time, I calibrated imaging equipment for a medical device company in Richmond. It had taken me 6 years of night classes, certification exams, and 12-hour shifts to reach $92,000 a year. I had also just been offered a lead position in our new Minneapolis lab. Mom knew all of that. She simply believed Caleb's needs outranked mine. That had been the rule since we were children. When I was 16, I worked weekends at a grocery store and half my paycheck paid for Caleb's travel baseball fees. I delayed community college for a year because Mom said she needed help driving him to tournaments. When our grandmother left me $8,000 for tuition, Mom borrowed $500 of it for Caleb's truck and never paid it back. Every sacrifice came with the same sentence: "You're the responsible one." Caleb was 26 now. He had health insurance, a short-term disability policy, and a settlement coming from the driver who hit him. His case manager had already offered 6 weeks of home health visits. Mom turned them down because, as she told the nurse, his sister will handle it. I drove home that Saturday and found a color-coded schedule taped to Caleb's refrigerator. My name filled every morning, afternoon, and overnight box for the next 4 months. "Where am I supposed to live?" I asked. Mom pointed toward Caleb's laundry room. "We can fit a David in there." Caleb stared at the television. He never asked me to stay. He also never told her to stop. I placed her resignation letter on the kitchen counter and said, "I'm not quitting my job." Mom looked genuinely confused. Then she started listing everything she had ever done for me, including things like buying school shoes and taking me to the dentist. By the time I reached my car, she was shouting that a good daughter would not choose money over blood. On Monday, I accepted the Minneapolis position. The move was 100 miles from Mom's house. I changed my number after she gave it to 3 aunts, our pastor, and one of Caleb's old coaches, so they could explain my duty to me. I blocked her email when she sent a photo of Caleb's empty pill organizer with the subject line, "Hope your promotion is worth this." For the first few months, the silence felt like waiting for a fire alarm. Then it began to feel like peace. Caleb hired an aide with his settlement money. He learned to cook from a stool, took physical therapy seriously, and returned to work 5 months later. I know because he sent me a short apology through LinkedIn. "I should have told her no," he wrote. "I was scared, and I let you become the plan." I thanked him for saying it. We exchange birthday messages now, but that is all. In Minneapolis, I stopped sending half my savings home. I paid off my student loans in 18 months. 2 years later, I was promoted to regional quality director, overseeing 4 labs and 43 technicians. I bought a small brick house near Minnehaha Falls and filled the spare room with books instead of a David. Last winter, my company profiled me in an industry magazine. An aunt mailed me a photograph of the article clipped to Mom's refrigerator. Across the top, in Mom's handwriting, were the words, "My daughter, the director." There was no mention of the resignation letter or the laundry room. No mention that we had not spoken in 3 years. I put the photograph in a drawer and went back to planning my team's new training center. I never asked her to take the clipping down. I just never gave her my new number.